What's up, people? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. It is starting to feel more natural, because you'll notice I didn't say, what's up, YouTube? But I think that's the third or fourth video that I've done that. So the more I do it, the more natural it'll feel. I'm just trying to remove the specificity so that my videos could be on different platforms without them being like, YouTube, this isn't YouTube. Anyways, doesn't matter. Long-awaited moment. You guys have been asking for this for a very long time, but I wanted to make sure I finished Pink Friday. I'm a little bit... Yeah. I just didn't want to like jump back and forth, right? So, you guys have been asking for this for a long time, so we're about to do it right now. This is the My Time Again documentary. If you guys are new to my channel, I have reacted to My Time Is Now, so the first documentary. I'll have the card somewhere over here. I don't know. I'll do some magic where it appeared, and it might still be there as I'm talking right now. I don't know. So you guys can check that out as well. But right now we're checking out the second documentary, My Time Again. I got my caffeine ready. I finished my caffeine already, so that means I should be good to go. Let's check it out.
I haven't.
Let's make sure we show some support for whoever put this up. Y'all ready? I am. Let's do it.
I haven't gotten to where I want to be yet. I mean, I've accomplished a lot of things, thank God.
Let me make this a little bigger.
Hey. What's up?
Scoot over a little bit. There we go.
So it's coming out midnight tonight?
Okay, sorry.
I want to be yet. I mean, I haven't gotten to where I want to be yet. I mean, I've accomplished a lot of things, thank God. Hey. What's up? So it's coming out midnight tonight? Okay, so let me just figure this out. Hold on, because my fans are going to go crazy. So that definitely is going to come out midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time? Yeah, confirm it before I tweet, because if I tweet it and it don't come out, my fans are going to kill me. So don't do that.
They'd forgive you.
See, the thing is, but I'm rehearsing and stuff. I kind of would rather it come out at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow. What do you think? I don't know. I'm asking my fans if they want the Anaconda video at midnight tonight or if they want it at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
We've checked that one out. So, should I put a card? Guys, I just learned this skill, so I'm trying to like be more proactive on like using that skill of putting cards so that people can watch my stuff. If you want to see me react to Anaconda, I think it was pretty funny because I do get a little uncomfortable sometimes when I'm recording myself watching things that are super sexual and whatnot. So, but that's there if you want to watch it.
Yeah, you look at it and you see for yourself. Midnight.
Yeah, midnight.
Is that even a question right now?
Midnight.
See, they have an attitude. My fans have 100%. An attitude, if you didn't notice.
No comment on that part. No comment. You guys are great.
No. And that's what I ain't gonna do. Because what y'all don't realize is that I'm rapping live, and I don't want to use any of my breath. By the way, what'd he say? He could tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through and check him in my automobile. Let him eat it with his grills. He keep telling me to chill. He keep telling me it's real. They let me say, oh my God, look. There's a lot of pressure on this performance. It's me, Jessie J, and Ariana Grande. It's my first time actually performing on the main stage at the...
We just reacted to that video, right? Not the performance, but to the song. Because when she says those two names... that's Bang Bang, right? I think we just did that. Does that mean I should point here again? You can check that out.
The VMAs, number one. And number two, every performance should be better than my last. That's how I look at it. Which is why I'm implementing things that I haven't done before with this amount of dance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry. ride motorcycles.
So, you girls take a 5?
What's lunchtime? What time
5
is
to 6.
a whole hour for lunch? When I was working 9 to 5s, I remember I used to be lucky if I had 30 minutes. When I was a waitress, I was on my feet for 12 hours a day, and we had 15 minutes. We had to steal the bread and eat that, because on a busy day, you can't stop to eat. You can't stop.
Where'd you work at?
Red Lobster.
That's right. I worked at Chili's.
I worked at Denny's. What's really good? Can I take your water? Actually, no. I have to approach the table a certain way. Welcome to Red Lobster. My name is Onika. May I take your order? No. Welcome to Red Lobster. My name is Onika. Our fresh fish of the day, our drink of the day is the Sunset Passion Colada. How can I help you and your lovely girlfriend?
Yeah, so I'm going to say this right now. I have never worked in like the restaurant industry, and I do not think I would be good at it because it's like remembering people's orders, remembering specials, and then carrying trays. Like me carrying a drink, like one drink for myself from the kitchen to where I'm gonna sit down. I'm literally like, okay, you can do this. Don't like holding my breath. Like I couldn't do it. So kudos to everyone who does it. Y'all are awesome, very talented. I cannot. So I'm very impressed.
And then the people like, you got bread?
To actually do the VMAs with one of the biggest artists out right now is just really dope.
Are you ready to see yourselves? Let me get this laptop so I can show you guys the video.
Yeah, we've seen this video.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. And guys, the more attitude you have, the better. So it's okay to be hood. Like that's the purpose of the song and the message of the song, really. Outside of just fun, it's like big booty girls. It's like girls in the hood, like roundaway girls. It's like that whole yep. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Like that's the feel of it. So I know that you guys have technique, but personality goes a long way too. Okay.
Can I point out something really cool she did there? And this is like a management leadership strategy. If any of you are in like management roles, you'll recognize that right away. She's giving them like constructive criticism, right? Like she wants them to do something different than they're already doing. Now, people might sometimes receive that as a negative, like, oh, you don't like what I'm doing, or you think I'm not doing a good job. And then she says right there, she's like, you guys obviously have really good technique or something to that effect, right? And then she's like, but then that attitude will help us go a long way. And it's one of those things where like when I'm speaking to my staff, if I have to do anything corrective, I come in and I'll always like highlight a couple good things that I feel like they're doing, whether it's something I asked them to do or something they took initiative and did themselves. And I like to give them the props that they're doing that, and then bring the constructive criticism part that I would like you to also try and improve this part right here. So I noticed that. That was dope.
Rehearsal is fun, gang. Let's have it. Yeah, rehearsal is fun. Yeah. One lonesome, yeah. The dancers was like, bitch.
Guys, real quick, I just noticed that the volume might have been low on the video, so I just upped it. Hopefully that's better.
Yo, day one, like for real day one, and you locked and loaded the whole thing, and we got tomorrow all day. We got so much time.
We just gotta figure out the clothes.
There's a lot that goes into it.
What happened? She got bit?
The snake bit her.
Oh shoot.
I can't see. They can't see me.
Yo,
It was a disaster waiting to
what?
happen. Every human needs to push themselves to the point of breaking sometimes. You gotta see what you're capable of. And if you never break, you never know how much pressure you could take.
True.
I had never performed my own solo song on the main stage at the VMAs. So to open the VMAs, it was very important that I wasn't gonna just half-ass it. We rehearsed for a week. You okay? You wanna take a selfie? Let me do it. I've got a long arm.
Oh, is she British? Jessie J?
So Ariana just got here. When do we start? Does anybody know?
4:15. Our dancers are out there now. The snake is here. Everything works.
This is one option. It's Friday, and I think the show is Sunday at 5. So it's almost 48 hours to go. And I am still choosing outfits and a wardrobe and shoes and blah, blah, blah.
So what would you like me to get from them? Because I want to get what you want.
What can't happen is I can't have my dancer's wardrobe up my camera angles, because what will happen is on the day of the show, live TV, they will cut from it. Like if they start seeing vaginas and shit, they will cut and up my camera angles, and it ain't gonna be funny. Are we ready? Are you girls okay? Good. We were in rehearsal, and all of a sudden, someone said, someone needs to call an ambulance.
What's wrong?
Did she get bitten?
What happened? She got bit? Snake bit her.
Oh my God, the snake bit her.
Okay.
I need a medic to the stage right away.
Yo. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't play with animals, insects. It's not my thing. I do not like them, and I do not like, from a distance, great. You're majestic, you're beautiful, you know, National Geographic, Discovery, all of that. Awesome. But like, I am not going to touch or be near a snake or a spider. Not me. I hope she's okay. Not me.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Didn't hurt him. It was just scary.
Did you know when it was happening?
Yeah.
And you couldn't get him off? Oh my
This
God.
thing, he had to jump on stage and get it
Oh
out.
my God.
I gotta keep
I feel so bad.
Wow, TMZ, snake bites dancer during VMA rehearsal. Already.
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Crazy how fast it goes. It's the life. Yo, I bet you it's even faster now, like in today's day and age, today's world.
3 hours till showtime. 3 hours. It's a tiny venue.
Where's my performance outfit? Where's my stylist and where's the shoes, everything? I asked you to take the heaters off.
There was a problem today. I want to make sure you know right away. The second snake bit the snake handler.
A new snake?
A new snake. Viacom cut the whole thing. They said no.
Yo, the second snake bit the snake handler. Rewind it back to what I said like a minute ago. I'm saying it again.
Where's Rushka? I cannot believe she's not here. I need the bang bang outfit so that I can do the change on the side of the stage. The quick change. It was a disaster waiting to happen. Give me this. Give me this. Give me that. I want you to have a pair of scissors. Jasmine has a pair of scissors. When I walk down, I'm gonna be facing this way. We have 40 seconds. We cannot save the sneakers. I have another pair of sneakers. We can't save it.
She has to. You listening, Nicki?
I don't know why we keep on doing this, Rushka, because I could be trying on my red carpet dresses.
That's dope.
It's coming up. Open a number that you will not forget about. It's the 2014 Video Music Award. It starts now.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
About to be showtime.
There's like this unexplainable energy that surrounds the VMAs. I had so much fun performing Anaconda. The way the crowd sang with me and lit up, if you were in the room, like the way you could hear them be so loud, like they just gave me life. But then I had 40 seconds to change. It was just my team holding black sheets around me. I can't see. They can't see me. No one can hear it because we're in the midst of the fans. And all of a sudden, it's like everything started to go in slow motion. I felt my top unloosen in the back, but apparently they didn't take my wires and packs off of it. Now they have to scramble and pull it back up and take this and take that off.
The plan was not too ambitious. No, absolutely not.
Listen, 40 seconds is crazy. When I wake up in the morning and I'm trying to get dressed, and she said there's black sheets, they can't see anything. Like, my wife is sleeping. I go to work early. It takes me 40 seconds, like, literally just to find my socks. Like, that's nuts. And he's saying that's not too ambitious. That sounds really, really tight. Oh, man. I feel bad.
Before, it's happened before. Quicker changes. It's not enough rehearsal time.
It's not to blame nobody. I think so. Universe is so big, and when people pushing, oh, why you didn't do this way or you did that way, doesn't make sense at all.
I guess some of the string or the inseam was just not zipping up.
I just kept holding on to a little bit of hope that that zipper was gonna go up. But I knew that if I stayed one more second, I would have missed my cue. When I'm faced with crazy adversities, I turn on a switch that I don't even know I have sometimes. I had to get out and do what I had to do. I didn't come there not to go out on that stage, so.
Damn straight.
The show must and will go on. And
like a pro.
That's kind of like been my life. Thank the Lord it was a headset mic. If it wasn't a headset mic, it went over.
Yo, listen, I'm sure she's disappointed, but like kudos. I said she's like a professional. She is a professional. The fact that she handled it that way, like performed, gave her fans the performance that they came there like, you know, dying to see. Kudos. Amazing. Flowers. Everything. But she's gonna be pissed.
Make sure it's not like.
How much of a failure am I?
None.
I just ruined Jessie J's performance.
I hope for nothing more on Anaconda. You killed it. You did Carpet. You did Anaconda, crushed it. You did the Jessie J.
I just want to give you a chance to respond to the people who say you did that for attention.
Oh my God, oh my God. And that's the thing, only people that would say that would be people who don't know me. Like, I hate like that. I don't need attention that bad. You know, I would never do that. I would never embarrass myself by holding my dress on the freaking VMAs for what?
How you feel?
Yo, listen, also people are just haters, man. Honestly.
Stupid. Because I had a wardrobe malfunction on the VMAs. It'll never happen again, but I don't like to be unprofessional, and I don't like to get my job. I don't like to not get my job done. That was a part of my job. I got such a great compliment from Beyonce about that moment. She was like, respect. As an entertainer, I gained so much more respect for you from the way you handled that.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. Like, for me, like that moment, but what she said sitting on that couch where she was like, I wasn't able to do my job the way I was supposed to, whatever she said it. For me, my respect is like through the ceiling. I already respected her a lot, but when she says that, I respect that a lot because she sees it as a job and she's like, I don't know. I love that type of work ethic. She's awesome.
You look beautiful, baby. Yeah, how are you? I'm so mad. So thank. I couldn't get my dress up in time.
So you couldn't put it on? Oh, too bad. Tell everyone. You can't fit it over that big old...
I'm going back to Queens where I was raised. My parents, my Korean and mother. How's everyone, Frank? This house was the house that my father burned down.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, guys. I'm trying to remember the track that she said that on. Was it Dear Old Nicki or was it a different one? I know it was a track that I recorded around that time. So it might not have been Dear Old Nicki, but around that time I was recording a few tracks. And one of them she talked about that situation. I probably got it completely wrong. Comment down below and let me know. And then maybe once I post this, if I see your comments, I can do that thing.
Oh, hi, beautiful. And maybe I think so this could work.
I don't think black with it, but let's try
But that's, I think so. There, yes. Wow, it's amazing. Give us the gig here. Are you Nicki Minaj? Give me the look. Shake it. Yes. Shut up, Chris. Close your eyes. I do this for living. You have to trust. I fight for this. You see? It's pretty.
Let me go, Rushka, because I can't stay.
Whoa, there's nothing more beautiful than this. Can you try this one?
I gotta go.
Look at this, 1 second.
Every time I have an event, like an award show, a TV show, a performance, I spend like 3 days just doing stuff like this. It's just too time consuming. I just don't feel like any of this matters if my album isn't done. Like, what is it even for?
Or what's the status of it?
It's almost done, but my whole September is booked. A lot of stuff happening. They have me scheduled to do something literally every day. If it was up to me, I wouldn't do any of this stuff. I would go to the studio and record.
Why can't you do that?
Because it's a business. If a soda company wants to make soda, they can. But they also have to shoot commercials. They have to put up billboards. I provide for my family, but I don't spend the time that I would want to spend with them because I have to work.
Yo, that was really smart. Like that analogy she made about the soda company. She's got that business mind and that business smarts.
What is this all for if I'm not with the people who I care about the most? If I see my family and my friends 4 or 5 times in a year, what is it all for? I'm gonna be in New York for a week, and I only had 1 day to be where I used to live. And And so today I'm going back to Queens, where I was raised after I came from Trinidad. There are really nice places in Queens, and there are really not so nice places in Queens. But I feel like people are united. I feel like people are proud of where they're from, no matter what they have. You know, there's an energy in the air that feels very young and alive. And there's something there that makes me feel like I'm back home. Hi, I didn't see you in a long time. My parents, my Korean grandfather. This is Joy, and I've been coming to her to get my eyebrows done and nails done for like how many years? 10 years? 10 years. And this is her husband, Simon. Even if my nails are done, I always come by to say hi to them because they're just great people. I just love them so much.
Love it.
And this is my girlfriend, Taisha. I call her Titi. Oh, you got my ugly picture up there. Oh my God, I'm ugly. Years ago, when I was just putting out mixtapes, they let me come and shoot a video in here. Beautiful, beautiful.
You know why I love that too is like you're giving like this huge platform and exposure to like this small business, which would be huge, right? For a business like that.
The kids can't believe that they came out of school and I'm just randomly sitting here.
That's so cool.
I see how proud they are of me, and it makes me feel incredible because I used to stand on that same corner and sell my mixtapes. All right, Joy, thank you. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. No. Well, I'm leaving it here. I don't care what you say, Joy, stop. Stop. She does this to me every time I try to pay. Please, Joy, let me pay.
That's a wholesome moment.
There are kids there that I've never seen, but they feel like they know me. They feel like I walk the same street. They know where I live. They feel like she made it out of here, and I can make it out of here too.
I'm not gonna lie, like that type of stuff makes me emotional because it's very true. It's very true, right? Like you have people that in everywhere in the world, it's not just about neighborhoods in America, it's like anywhere in the world that live in very difficult situations. And even if it's not the worst of the worst, like in not the most ideal situation, and sometimes like all you have is hope. And the fact that somebody can give you that hope is a really beautiful thing.
I walk the same street, they know where I live. They feel like she made it out of here, and I can make it out of here too.
Yeah, you can.
Those little kids are proud to say they're from Southside Jamaica, Queens, and they should be. All right, guys. Nice to see you guys. Take care. I gotta go. Love you. Let me get your paper. I think it's less about what I give to them and more about what they give to me. They give me hope, really, because they make me feel like I can do anything. They really do. Stay in school! Stay in school! You hear me? Thank you, baby. Bye. I love you.
That's beautiful.
The area that I grew up in, Queens, was a little bit rough, was a little bit tough. This was the block that I was on every day of my life. Like, we were on this block causing trouble, getting into trouble every day. How's everyone, Frank?
Everybody's good.
How's Sparkles? Tell her I said hi, I miss her. This corner was significant because this is where all the drug dealers used to sit on crates. And so when we was walking home from school, it would be nothing but crack vials. Like all up and down the street, just little crack vials.
Wow.
This is my old house. When we had hard times, my mother had to rent out her house, and we all four had to move in the basement, which it was a studio apartment. Studio basement for 4 people. And we just used to have to walk by and see another family living beautifully in the main house, and we had to walk in the backyard and go downstairs in our basement. And, you know, Gotta do what you gotta do. This house was the house that my father burned down. Me and my brother, we were at a neighbor's house spending the night that night. They came and said, your house is burning down. I just remember running, racing down, and I remember when I got here, I just saw a big commotion, and I was so scared I didn't know what happened, but everybody was running over here, and I just looked. My house was gone. The house was gone. All of my toys, all my clothes, all of my memories. I had a lot of hard times in that neighborhood, but I came through. It turned me into someone that can face anything.
Yeah.
How are you, Grandma?
How you doing?
Have you heard Nicki's music?
Well, yeah, one or two songs I don't appreciate. You did a lot of cursing.
Yeah.
Before the music.
Yo, I love that. I love that. Oh, man. Oh, man. If there was like a perfect way to sum up why I feel so like apprehensive about reacting or acknowledging like super sexual lines or like super sexual like visuals on my channel, it's because I don't hide that I'm doing this. Like my family, all of my family, like my parents, siblings, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, my grandparents, they all know that I'm doing this channel. And I just like that be like, son, you were looking at that. Yeah, I just don't want that conversation. Oh, that was amazing. I love that.
Thank you. This is Aisha's daughter. And how old are you? 4. I really wanted to see her today. She's so beautiful. She's a little model. I love her so much. I'm very, very proud of where I'm from. Crystal's house, Naima's house. Well, everything looks nicer now. I can't believe they got like grass. It's like a real yard now. When I go back to Queens, no matter how long I stay away from it, there's a feeling of unity, there's a feeling of family. How are you, Grandma?
How you doing?
Fine.
Okay.
This is Titi and Aisha's grandmother, Miss Kalor. Where's the cards, Titi? Me and Grandma will be partners, and we always win. Get made one. When I started being friends with my best friends, Titi and Aisha, I started spending a lot of time in their home, and their grandmother sort of just took me under her wing as well.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank the Lord, partner. I'm always feeling you a good hand. I don't know why. I felt like I had 2 sisters, and then when I go back into that world, it's so therapeutic. We just laugh. Told you! And I think me being around my family, it takes care of me. And sometimes I think you have to stop and take care of you. And if that means surrounding yourself with people that you really love, then you gotta do that.
For sure, right? And like that part hits like deeper because of the moment earlier in the car where she was talking about like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't do any of this shit. Like I would just go to the studio and record. But you know, that whole sequence. So like, it just makes this part where she has this one day. She said she's in New York for a week and she only has one day where she can kind of go do her own thing. And she decided to, like, she could rest because she's going nonstop. She must be tired. But this is one of those things where, like, coming here, while it might not be physical rest, it's that mental, emotional, spiritual, like, refreshing that she needs, recovering that she needs to help her keep going through this grind. Because it's a lot of work, right? Like, we can only imagine from the outside in, like, looking in, but especially like on the performance and stuff, we only see the finished product. We don't see the hours and hours and hours and hours of work that goes into doing that. Even as much as like listening to a song, like we listen to a song that might be 3 or 4 minutes long, but how much time did the artists, the sound engineers, the producers, in some cases writers, but she writes her own stuff, like put into making that 3 or 4 minute song? It's wild. So I appreciate that a lot.
Grandma, just always so super, like, thoughtful to me. I mean, she would yell and scream at us, but she always treated me like I was part of the family.
Have you heard Nicki's music?
Well, she have one or two songs I don't appreciate, but the rest of them I do.
I know she doesn't want me cursing.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
That's the one.
People need to express their anger in music, Grandma.
You did a lot of cursing.
Yeah.
Before the music.
Yeah.
So Nicki and Grandma 122.
We lost because I
PT and Aisha 93.
What was Nicki like when she was younger?
Well, she liked boys.
I remember you did not like me being with Aaron. And one time I went to his house and I spent the night and you told my mother.
Yes, I did. Because you told a tale on me.
Because I told her that I spent the night at your house.
I know, but you didn't.
But I couldn't believe you would tell on me, Grandma.
I know that. That's why I did.
But that's the whole, like, don't include me in your lies. And if you do... I love it. She's so, like, proud of it. She's, like, not backing down from it. She's like, yup, I sure did.
Going back to the first song on the album, we got a lyric in the third verse.
I want Kaya to go to college just to say we did it. My child with Aaron would have been 16 any minute. So in some ways I feel like Kaya is the both of them. It's like he's Kaya's little angel looking over him.
This is one of my favorite songs from her, by the way, All Things Go.
What are you talking about there?
A child that I would have had with Aaron.
Were you pregnant?
Yes. We just had a terrible mistake. We had to pay for that. What you think you're doing over here now? Oh, now you my friend. I understand that some women have children earlier and feel like that's their destiny, but I always felt like my destiny was to be accomplished in my career first and then have children. And I feel like I would be a great mom. I always wanted to be a mother, so I know that that will happen one day.
Well, you're pretty damn busy. How are you gonna pull that off?
Well, I won't be doing it right now. That's for sure.
Who's that?
Yay!
When's the last time you saw Auntie Nicki?
In the highway.
You saw her on the highway?
Oh, well, she probably saw a billboard or something, like the mix.
It's right there. Yeah.
In the highway.
That's so cute.
Well, now I'm right here. I came off the billboard on the highway and I'm here.
Hooray! It's here.
Your little tiny voice is cute.
Super cute.
Thank you. And my donuts, please.
Sure, I'll go grab this.
Guys, I just want to say, like, I love this album. And Pink Friday was great, and checking out the mixtapes was great. But for me, I love this album. Like, I think it's so good. And some of the songs on this album are just, like, top tier for me.
So I brought you plastic and steak.
Thank you. Hey, Drew, man.
Hola.
Put on the 1/8 inch, please.
You up?
Thank you. I wanted to make a sexy record that was fun. I wanted it to be super sing-along. It sounded so clean. My inner kind of don't. My inner kind of don't. And I was just like, oh my God. Everybody wants to get nasty to this. It was very, like, geared towards being proud of your body. It empowers women. There are lots of thick girls who told me, thank you. Come on. I loved the world's reaction to the photo. All the memes had me cracking up laughing all day. We had so much.
I haven't seen... Yo, I haven't seen the memes. Listen, I do want to say, like, when I was growing up, it was like... I think like through the 90s and even like the early parts of the 2000s, like the concept of like being thicker or having a more curvaceous figure was not like super achieved yet, I guess is the best way to put it. Like it was in the process, it was in the making, and there was a lot of people who already liked the curvaceous and thicker look, but for it to become kind of more mainstream where, you know, today it's very different. So it's kind of cool to have that perspective of it, right? But I haven't seen these memes, so I'm interested to see what we got here.
All the memes had me cracking up laughing all day. We had so much entertainment on Instagram. Could not believe they made Marge Simpson have the anaconda butt.
Oh Lord.
People had fun with it. So what do you think?
That's awesome. I think it sounded good.
What was the highlight of the show?
The pink print going on iTunes. It felt like the biggest sigh of relief that I took in the last year, and it just signified accomplishment, and it signified completion and joy and success.
Still my favorite song from her. You probably won't change my mind. What was the low point of the year?
Low point, the lowest point? Sometimes when things are difficult, we try not to see them. But I'm learning how to face reality. Can you play crying game? I didn't know that when I set out to make this album that it would entail an emotional roller coaster in my own real life.
Welcome to the crying game where you lose your soul. Where it ain't no easy pass, you gotta use the toll. Ain't no cruise control, you about to lose control. Ain't no smiling faces here, we slamming doors and dishes. Saying we don't miss each other, but it's all fictitious. Saying that we had enough, but enough of what? Another slap to the face, another uppercut. I'm just abusive by nature, not cause I hate ya.
I don't think I set out to make a more emotional album. It's just that I write my life.
And see that moment right there where she's listening to that song and crying, this is why I love this album. And this is why, for me, despite all the brilliance that I've heard since reacting to the Pink Print first, because the Pink Print's my first like true dive into Nicki, right? Like it's just how things worked out. Whoever it was that requested what they requested, it took me down that path first instead of bringing me back to the beginning of the career and then later on discovering it. So I've heard Pink Print first and then gone back, mixtapes and Pink Friday, and next will be Roman Reloaded, and then eventually Queen. But for me, this moment right here, what we're seeing on the screen, like this, her face wet with tears as she's listening to this song, that's why this is going to be, I still think it's going to be my favorite album.
I was in this long 11-year relationship and was proposed to. I always told him, you know what? Let's hold off. Let's hold off. No one could prepare for this business. And until you are in it, you really can't wrap your brain around it. You feel like this business changed people that I really loved. And it's like scary. It's scary. It's really scary. You know, they start worshiping material things and forgetting about just good old-fashioned love and trust and stuff like that. I guess that's why, you know, a lot of the songs are way more introspective, you know, because I'm at a place now where I am stepping out of myself and looking at myself more. Brokenness leads to such beautiful art sometimes, you know, and I think I was really, really broken, like, writing this. The brokenness is okay as long as it can inspire people. I didn't want to make an album that was just being fake happy. I wanted to deal with it and leave it and then move on and be real happy. This is the only thing that can make me happy.
I feel you on that. Listen, what she said there was super, super cool because a lot of artists use their art form as therapy, as a form of outlet, as a form of dealing with what they're going through. So for her to kind of like, you know, for her to, you know, understand that she needed to do that is super awesome because that was powerful. Like, I don't want to be fake happy. I wanted to do it, put it out there, and then move on and be real happy. That was dope. I love donuts. Favorite donuts down in the comments. Favorite donuts.
Heaven sent.
I kind of like really like just like the plain. People are probably going to be like, oh, that's gross, or they're going to think that it's really good. Like, I feel like that's kind of how it goes. But like the plain glazed from Krispy Kreme, you like heat them up a little bit and then you don't even have to chew. Like, you put it in your mouth and it melts. But let me know what you like.
Most people don't rap no more. Most people ain't even trying to spit. You understand what I'm saying? They don't try to spit. They getting by. Everybody is getting by being fraudulent.
It's pigs flying, it's these bitches trying me. They think it's sweet. Oh, these bitches got diabetes. You seen that list? It was me, baby, Jay-Z and Diddy. Yo, I'm in this bitch, I'm hot to Diddy. I popped the and I said thank you. My name Barbie, bitch. My name Barbie, bitch. Alexander make me queen. I'm pulling up with a king. I'm late to my own party, bitch. When did I get it? I don't be waiting for nothing. I mean, I do what I do, and it must be counting for something. I don't be jumping from topic to topic. Stay in my pocket. I got your in my pocket, so can I pay you? I pay cash, money, getting chicks out.
Looking at me like I'm crazy.
Nah, yo, I was coming here to give you the 2 thumbs up, like. Yay! Sound like when you was doing it, like you had fun doing it. Like,
right,
you sound
right.
like nah, yo, be like.
I did have fun. This is exactly why I wanted y'all to come out here, because I'm like, I just want to see their natural reactions.
This right here, this gonna have the place messed up for a little while, like a long while, like.
These are 2 people who, like, always kept me pushing my pen because the same vibe I get from Wayne and Drake is the same vibe I get from them.
Rich them girls in my pocket, boom boom, then my wine up them waist in my pocket, boom boom. Queens them girls in my pocket, boom boom, then my wine up them waist in my pocket, boom boom. Trinity them girls in my pocket, boom boom, then my wine up them waist in my pocket, boom boom. Jamaican girls in my pocket, boom boom, then my wine up them waist in my pocket, boom boom.
Put it in his face like a cop badge. He wanna point it like a hashtag. He gonna have to.
I said put it in his face like a cop badge. He wanna pound it like a hashtag. No, come on, like, come on. Like, come on, bitch.
I'm coming in here expecting one thing, and then it is crazier than what I expected.
Really?
That's hard. That's hard.
Most people don't rap no more. Most people ain't even trying to spit. You understand what I'm saying? They don't try to spit. They getting by. Everybody is getting by being fraudulent. Everybody's getting by being half-assed. Everybody's getting by like not pushing their pen. Do you know how many times I think to myself, why did I just rewrite this verse? when everything on the radio is a bunch of whack verses. If a nigga don't, at some point in my rap, do the stink face, then it's not cool. Like, it's not good. Everybody is just, and you know what? The world makes it okay now. You don't even have to be an MC anymore. Like, that's what's crazy.
Yeah. She came up with the dudes and surpassed every other dude and is now able to stand next to the people she looked up to.
I am not a female rapper. I'm not. And now they've diluted the term female rap. I don't want to be called that.
I always said that. Like,
like they fucked it up.
Every I heard female rapper, I'm like, nah, it's not about female rapper. She's one of the best to me, the best rapper.
Your time is ticking, you bitches will be around shorter than Vine vids. You watch your mouth on my niggas and shoot up the club like what Shine did.
Your time is ticking, you bitches will be around shorter than Vine vids. You watch your mouth or my niggas will shoot up the club like what Shine did. Goodbye. Good night. I'm gonna put my album out for the niggas and the motherfuckers and my baby girls that wanna have some truth and who see my heart in it. I just want people to see that it's heartfelt. And that's it.
Nicki Minaj, My Time Again continues now.
That's very cool. I like that little sit down thing. I don't know who those two people are. So sorry if I should know, but I don't. But it's very cool that there is that, right? And kind of what they said there, it's true. Like, I feel like when people say female rapper, unfortunately, I guess as things have kind of progressed and evolved over time, it almost feels like you're putting an asterisk, right? Like, oh, she's a great, you're not just saying rapper now, you're saying, oh, she's a great female rapper. So you're almost automatically saying, well, compared to the females, she's great. But I agree with that absolutely. Like, we saw that on Pink Friday as her rookie debut album, standing next to the biggest names in music. Like, we have Kanye, we have Drake, we have Lil Wayne, we have Eminem, we have biggest names in pop even. I think she had Will.i.am. Like, you know what I mean? So for me, it's just, I completely understand what they said there. And I myself have said in the past female rappers, but moving forward, I'm gonna not say that anymore because I do think that you have to, if you want to be judged equally or you want to be received equally, you have to perceive and be put on the equal stage and not put that asterisk of like, oh, she's a great female rapper. I mean, she is, but she's a great rapper, period, right? That was a really good point. I like that part. Cricket.
I am moving back to the East Coast just to be close to my friends and my family. Just being able to drive to my brother's house and my mother's house, it does something for me. I can't explain it, but like, I need it in my life right now. I don't know if the secret of life is to find love, but I do think one of the secrets of life is to embody love. Because I feel like when you truly love others, like that love, like the universe just gives it back to you, you know? I want Onika to be the best Onika she could be. Like, forget trying to change everybody else. It's just like love, self-search, and let people do them. Because people are gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm willing to figure it out now. I'm willing to fit the people I love into my world by any means necessary. I'm no longer putting career over who I love because it's not worth it. It's just not. It's just like you need that for your soul. So that's one of the things that I'm working on, just to be able to still enjoy my life, even in the moments of a lot of professional stress.
So, you know this is a trilogy we're making, right? This is the second of 3 films we're making.
David's never gonna green like that.
Yeah, no, Dave and G are working on the budget right now. Where do you want to be then?
4 years from now? I think 4 years is a time to have a child. But I would have to be married first.
Is there another one? I don't know if there is one. Is there another one?
And I feel like there's a housewife somewhere inside of here. As ironic as that may sound, I'm a little cute housewife walking around cooking and cleaning and like taking in my baby and breastfeeding my baby and just loving my baby. And
Nicki, you're one of the biggest stars in the world. You won't have to cook or clean. You could just take care of your baby. I mean, technically, when you're that big or famous and rich or whatever, I guess you don't even have to do that part. But I get what she's saying. That's kind of cute. Like, I like that, you know, she said that it's like somewhere in there. So, you know, she knows that she has these different sides and parts to her. It's dope.
You know, making my husband happy. In terms of music, I would like to have at least 5 albums done. So that my 6th album, I could come back and speak from a mother's perspective. And then that would be like my completion. That would be like, oh, it's done. And now what? You know? Or I might do 25 more albums. Who knows?
That was awesome.
Don't miss Nicki Minaj's biggest MTV moments coming up next. And join Nicki right now on Facebook, where she's answering your questions live.
That's cool. That was awesome. Wow, we are just under an hour. See if I can wrap it up in the next couple minutes. Yeah, is there a third part? Is the Queen documentary considered the third part or something else? I'm not sure. And then she said she would have loved to have had 5. Did she say 5 albums done? So I'm trying to think. We had Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. I'm assuming the mixtapes don't count. Pink Print is the 3rd album. Queen is the 4th album. Is that correct? But she has her baby. So not quite 5 albums by that point, but I would almost argue like she didn't need to, because I think she's well established her place in the hip hop game. Like, you know, at this point we know like we're in the future compared to this video, right? So we know what she's done since this, and it's a lot. And her abilities have only gotten better. Her rap, like her bars are just more and more layered, and it's just, she's on another level now. She was already crazy back then, but she's like on a different level now. So awesome documentary. Really glad I checked it out. Guys, I still feel like I know I have 2 more albums to check out, Roman Reloaded and Queen, and I know Queen's going to be super bar heavy, but I still feel like my connection to Pink Print, the journey I've been on, and that like that's where I started. I have a feeling that it's going to go down as my favorite album. I don't know. A lot of people have hyped up Queen and said it's amazing, and some people have hyped up Roman Reloaded and saying that it's like her most versatile album. Shows her like her widest range of abilities. So I don't know. But that was awesome. I'm glad I checked it out finally. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.